A Hex Flash out of a bush. Go for the knuckle down. You're sprinting at the speed of light.
Yes, you are. And
oh, the last second swap. Teacher must go mid with set.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
wait.
Changing things
No,
up.
yeah, they kept it. Yeah.
Out of that
Flash, instead probably needing some safety.
Already aggression in the bottom lane. And this is the damage I was talking about. Jomung just chunking HUANFENG out in this trade. Missing does take a good amount of damage back for the fight.
We did say that we love when Teacher Must on these champions that have the onus to engage themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he definitely can engage. That's one thing you can say about Set. He knows how to start a fight. WE kick this dragon off. It's going to be an Infernal to start. So for the first time this series, it won't be a Soul. The Smite should be able to come through from Beishang. Fight, though, coming through from Suning. Sword Art pulled in. Bin is teleported down on the Aatrox. He's onto Jomung. Forces the flash over the wall. Everybody gets away with their lives, and it's a Drake for WE.
Overall, it's a big win for WE in the fact that, one, it's not only a Drake, but Morgan didn't have to burn TP. He was already headed down there. Bin did burn TP, obviously. Ooh. And the wave...
They're in trouble here. Nice block out of Missing, but it's not enough. Jomung's still going to go down. Kill for HUANFENG. And Missing is alone. Angel's not going to let him get away from this one. Poking damage down under the tower.
He's dead. He's dead, Munch. He's dead.
Oh, Missing, you poor soul. Angel wanted to solo kill there, but SofM sneaks it away with the collateral damage.
I was hoping it'd be kind of like some scumbag camaraderie banter, but you look at I'm going to abuse you.
Well, quite often on the Renekton, Morgan likes to go for the Tiamat first, then goes into the Black Cleaver.
Makes sense, because he just loves to push and move.
So Beishang, in the meantime, going to grab himself a Rift Herald here. And we'll see where he's going to try and funnel that gold. Looks like it is going to himself a Rift Herald here. And we'll see where he's going to try and funnel that gold. Looks like it is going to be going the way of Morgan. They want some revenge onto Bin for game number 1. Morgan going real aggressive here. Holding on to that Ruthless Predator. Trying to make sure that he's got the stun available to set up Beishang. It's not going to happen. Beishang just goes in on his own here.
Next 20 seconds.
Beishang's moving up towards the top side, though. They're going to try and punish Bin before he can rotate, before he can move around the map here.
They might even just give up Dragon and say, hey, we already have one. We're not worried about you getting Soul.
No stun once again, but this is surely going to be the tower going down. Herald will drop. No CC available to deny it, and now damage onto Bin. I don't know why you contested that one. Chrono break from Beishang. Now just a couple of hits, and this will go down. Dragon only spawning in 10 seconds. Morgan could TP. I don't know. Beishang can't get there.
They could, but still, you could just posture 4v4 and hold it and give Beishang time to roam down.
What? You know what?
Well, I was going to say...
Sod the Dragon. Just get a tower.
Time, why would you? Because we talked a lot last split about how the solo dragons don't mean that much, right? Whether, you know, however much % damage or movement speed or XYZ, it doesn't matter when you can just stack up 4 of 1, become really dominant in one area, and, you know, win out in the long run.
And if you want to...
One of the centers of the composition...
Oh. Teachama wants to make a fight happen here, but SofM is around. Haymaker denies all of the damage out from Angel. With Beishang here, I think Suning decided this is not worth it anymore. Dragon not up for another 3 minutes. I'm not 100% sure what this is all about. They get the catch, though. Really nice stun from Sword Art. And he actually got caught by the Trouble Bubble as well. Keeps him alive. Crystal Arrow only hits onto Missing. They just don't seem to be able to finish the target off. There comes a stopwatch. They're finally going to get a kill from themselves after all of this. Missing nearly gets out with his ult.
That was actually this series, and in the LPL overall, it's another champion. Has had an 89% presence rate in LPL coming into this, which again has only been 2 days of games, but still, it's a champion we love here, and you're seeing in this series why it does so well in the LPL.
Such a dominant pick. Bubble onto Jomung. But the Ocean Drake has been started off there. Beishang wants to find his way in. He's looking. Oh, that was questionable to say the least. Goes in way too early on that one, but now the fight, they're going for it anyway. They don't care. HUANFENG flash out, but here comes Beishang. He's back into the action, and he's looking for a double kill. There's one for Morgan. It's a Dragon for a double.
It looks so good at first for the side of Suning. Beishang just jumping in too early. Should have realized the Dragon wasn't theirs. But Teachama finding a beautiful engage. Keep giving him these engaged champions. They get 2 kills. They get a turret. They might even get a second.
Once again, this would be 2 Heralds and 2 turrets out of each of them for WE. Some of the most efficient Herald play we've seen in the LPL this year, honestly. They don't quite get the second tower. But valiant effort there.
Just lost the first year both LMS trophies, but
Hang on, THzą's caught out right. Oh, that's not THzą, it's just a Galio. It's missing that was caught out. BaseShung trying to get out with his own life. Chrono Break is going to pull him back into the fight. Oh, what a trouble bubble! JoeMung has his cleanse, but that was a valiant effort from Angel.
Let's remember that Suning might have picked a comp that relies on a lot of individual skill, but this team has a ton of individual skill. Great pick on missing. Like you said, that Sleepy Trouble bubble was just beautiful.
Now on towards the tower. Flash comes through from Angel, but can't quite connect the Paddle Star. They don't have minions, but they've got an Ashe, and once that lethal tempo's going...
Let the Enchanted Crystal Arrow come back, because you need that full CC chain. You need to pick someone off to win this fight.
They might be disagreeing with you here, because they're posturing like they're quite happy to go toe-to-toe.
Almost up, Munchables.
It's not that long of a cooldown. It's a surprisingly short cooldown for how effective it is. Angel's just trying to buy time because they're already into the Dragon Pit. Dragon down to half HP. But we're committing onto Angel here. WE started... Wait, what? He got the Dragon BaseShung, you hero! Now taunt onto SofM in the back line as well. They're trading blow for blow across the map. SofM gets away with his life. Angel for JoeMung so far in this game, and now Morgan has been targeted. Jumps over the wall, though, and Bin can't quite get the knock-up. Can't get the chains either. But Missing and THzą are in trouble. Good taunt, but there's no follow-up whatsoever. THzą flashes. They're going to get away.
That was still a beautiful flash from THzą, and oh my god, BaseShung just get... BaseShung jumps over...
She goes Blade of the Ruined King. She goes for a lot of attack speed as well. She really can melt it.
You have double AD carry in your composition with the Graves.
True. But WE well aware of the situation. They're going for a fight right now. THzą straight into everyone. Haymaker goes wide though, and now Missing is left out alone. Tempered Fate onto JoeMung. Can they follow up? Yes is the answer. He's going to drop. Missing goes as well. In the meantime, Morgan didn't even teleport. He's still in the bottom lane. This has been a 4v5 the whole time.
Morgan just so late on the play. What?
Now he's going to go for the teleport. WE aren't done just yet.
They need to stop Suning from doing this Baron. Even though WE's comp can't use it, Suning siege quite well.
WE here. Morgan's popped the Dominus, but he's not going in despite THzą being there. They've reset the Baron, though. That might be enough to stop things. BaseShung still hanging around, still trying to make his way across. They've denied the Baron.
Yeah, I feel like Suning could have played around it more aggressively, have Bin come over and just keep forcing them in. Sure, you're missing a lot of your key cooldowns, which, again, their composition's very reliant on their CC, but you still have World Ender as well as Graves Ultimate up.
Interesting to see HUANFENG, when you look at his build path right now, he's going for that Death Dance third as well, so kind of emulating a similar style to the Ezreals that we've been seeing, and I can understand why.
Yeah, again, honestly not something I've seen. We don't see Ashe too often, but at the same time, I like it for the fact that you have other big damage threats on your team, and you don't need to be that soul.
No, he flashed into the arrow. Beautiful from HUANFENG. Predicts the flash. And that is how you say, I'm the better AD carry.
And this is what's so exciting about this style of play where you need to hit these abilities. And JoeMung's gotten just wrecked absolutely every time, whether it's from a Tempered Fate, an Enchanted Crystal Arrow, a Cosmic Binding. He's taken all of them.
This is kind of the problem, right? You don't actually have any peel in this composition. The rest of your team, they just want to go in.
Yeah, and we actually saw Suning run these style of compositions last split where it'd be like 4 Protect 1 in a sense where they weren't working.
Well, this is looking to be a soul point coming through for the side of Suning because realistically, there is no contest available from WE. They're just going to try and grab some vision around the Baron area. HUANFENG will finish this Drake off. So, Ocean Soul point now. Suning feeling really confident, feeling
perfectly with any CC the rest of the team are putting out.
Oh, Bin is the target once again. We've seen this a lot this series, but Morgan goes Dominus. BaseShung's actually taking a huge... How is Bin so healthy? The amount of sustain he's got. Then there's an arrow onto Morgan. The Cosmic Binding as well. Morgan goes down. So does JoeMung. Suning a team fighting gods. Missing has nowhere to run to. And Suning are showing us a masterclass of this composition.
I am absolutely with you on that one with the Aatrox healing. That came out of nowhere. And now Suning, they might just choose to push for the end, but... probably should look for the Baron.
I don't know if they can quite end the game here. Maybe if they catch THzą, gets
20
away with
seconds.
his life.
Go for the Baron.
Yeah, I mean, 20 seconds, you've not even got an inhib yet, you don't have a minion wave. Oh, good this game. And I've seen a lot of Ashes competitively over the years, and I've seen a lot of missed arrows. HUANFENG, not a single miss this game.
Also impressive because they checked his solo QID just before this, and it's not a champion he was spamming a lot of or anything, so the fact that his skill shots are still so on point is so impressive.
I mean, that's one of the nice things about Ashe, right? It's not really been changed much over the years. Been pulled underneath the tower here. They might just have the damage this time. Tempered Fate onto 3, but Bin already went down. There's some stuns across the team. SofM trying to get the damage missing, barely survives, but survive he does. Bullet time now as SofM finishes 1. He's trying to get onto Jomung. Somehow Suning are still winning this fight out. They're looking for an inhib now as HUANFENG charges on forward, but there's a stopwatch. He's been baited in. No, he hasn't, because he's got insane damage. Finishes Morgan. Taunt going to come on through onto 3 of them. Is the damage there? HUANFENG finally falls, but SofM is another AD carry. They get the inhib, and they get away with it.
Absolutely so much happened in this fight. I'm surprised like you are. Bin went down.
Comes through in the end from Beisheng. Now Ocean Drake about to spawn. It's do or die for WE off the back of this fight. How do they make this happen? How do they find a win?
Honestly, I feel like you just go for the gamble. You have Beisheng jump over the wall, maybe Renekton Slice and Dice in as well. Open that Galio ultimate and just go all in. Force a really hectic 50-50 situation.
Try and find HUANFENG if you possibly can. Dragon start at 5,500 health. Suning will pull it back, and obviously they're the ones with the positional advantage right now. SofM, though, has been stunned up, maybe caught out, flashes away to safety. Keeps himself good right now. Morgan's going to look for the 1v1 onto it, but he doesn't have the damage. Blown up by the Graves, as is the rest of his team. Angel surviving, but actually goes down to Beisheng in the end. Chrono Break to get back in the fight. Here comes Galio, knock up across the team. SofM still going strong, but with HUANFENG down, do they have the damage? Bin now trying to answer for that, stunned up, and it's going to be Jomung somehow surviving. THõM's here, trying to tank up on the front line. You can see his regen starting to come on through. SofM goes in, THõM with a haymaker, but it goes wide. Slows from Jomung. Getting some healing from his bloodline as well. 3 versus 3, Suning back towards the Dragon.
And Suning still have super minions in the bot side threatening the Nexus, so they feel fine just playing the patient game here.
Both junglers are going to be here. Only Beisheng has Smite right now, though. They're going straight onto Sword Art. He can't get away with it. And now SofM manages to answer, gets a kill onto the AD carry, but might answer with his own life. Shut down for Beisheng, keeps himself safe with the Chrono Break. THõM desperately trying to escape, but Bin is on a rampage, and he wants more blood. Beisheng desperately trying to find a way on out. No way. No way does he get away with this.
He does.
Oh my god. Beisheng, you sneaky devil.
You know, my first thought after all that is, it is ridiculously set in Aatrox's healing, especially with only 1 or 2 Ocean Drakes. Like, that was... Did you see THõM just surviving on 10% HP and never going down because he just casually walks away for 2 seconds? But there was so many facets to that fight. Actually, Angel starting it off, chunking Morgan low, keeping SofM alive, put himself in such a bad position where he just pretty much got deleted. I didn't see how HUANFENG went down, but...
Oh, utter chaos, and there's no time for a replay because we're still going here. Chrono Break used so early. Beisheng stunned up. Bin is going to go over surely on this one. He's 1v3 though. In the meantime, his team is doing the Dragon. That's the most important thing. WE, they've got to find an answer right now, but the Ocean Drake goes over the soul for Suning.
Thank God,
Sorry.
This game's over.
Crystal Arrow about to come off of cooldown. 50 seconds on the jungler. Jomung just desperately clearing the minions here. If it's not over right now, it's at least 3 inhibs.
If they don't end right here, Munchables, I don't know what's going on. Like you said, they have Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Graves' ultimate is still up. They can just dive, engage. You have Ocean Soul.
This has got to be it. This has got to be the win for Suning. Minion's going to be cleared, though. It does mean the THõM is going to be here with his haymaker to deny. Look at the damage onto Bin. Ah, the THõM right there. Really nice ult from Jomung. Clears the minions and stops them pushing.
Yeah, guess. We would think that Bin is tanky enough to just go for this engage, but especially without his World Ender, just not feeling the confidence to make the play. And like you said, beautiful ult coming out from Jomung.
It goes back to what you were saying before. He's gone for a Ghost Blade. He's not going to be tanky.
That's true. So his build and Jomung making me eat my words, but still they're going to get the Baron.
No, you were right. You were correct.
I was correct about that. I was wrong about ending the game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, either way.
Okay, this should just get kited out in the later stages of the game, but it always worked. This time around, we see a similar style composition. Of course, no Predator Galio, but still, they just need to run at you, and we've seen SofM just kite it out so beautifully and how it should interact.
And I've been impressed by SofM, their presence of mind to go for this. Here we go. WE are in. HUANFENG's locked up. But look how many redemptions came down. He's full health again. And now they turn the fight. Once the Wombo's gone, there's nothing WE can do.
And we saw right there, jourdmang has no good position for a bullet time.
Morgan just about gets away with his life, but SofM's found THvom. You don't get out of this one, my friend. And he hasn't got any damage. This is not a fair fight. This is not a 1v1. This is SofM playing pest control right now. Just looking for the set, looking to shut him down. The Dead Man's Plate is going to do a lot of work. Actually flashes for this one. THvom keeps it busy, but ultimately, it's another kill for SofM. It's an inhibitor in the top lane.
That sequence of events kind of felt like the series to me, where we've just kind of been running around all over the place.
It was exactly like when they chased Angel in game 1.
And SofM went out in the end. That's the end of that sequence.
Oh dear. Well, fantastic stuff from SofM here, and this is looking like the game. I don't think there's any way to end this one other than finishing things off. SofM doing damage. Angel backing away, and he keeps himself safe from missing. Morgan barely survives, and with a tempered fate, jourdmang is well and truly doomed. There goes the game, and SofM turn things on in game 3 and win 2-1.
SofM, again, kind of, we talked about in game 1 that, they were kind of slow to come online. They didn't really do anything.